Yo, everybody. And welcome to Bevs with the Best, the show where I get the best guests and they pick the best bev and we have the best sesh. And who am I here with today?
We got Dorian in the building, feardorian. If you don't know me, you gonna know me today. You feel me? If you know me already, you know how we rocking. I'm with the GOAT, Dalton, my dog, man. You feel me? This is my homie, longtime friend of mine. I'm blessed to be here. Thanks for having me.
Of course, Dorian. But what are you the best at, Dorian, for the people that don't know?
I don't think I'm the best at anything yet, but some may say I'm the best at rapping. I'm a rapper. Some may say I'm the best at producing.
Right.
I do all the beats. You know, I've produced for a lot of people and myself. And I DJ sometimes. I'm trying to be the best DJ. You know, I'm trying to go crazy.
That's a new art.
You feel me? That's a new art. I'm trying to go crazy.
I've done DJing one time. Like, I was just sitting here. Like,
did you enjoy it?
I will never disrespect anyone who calls himself a DJ again. What drink we got?
Yo, bro. Okay, so today, me and Dalton got the strawberry matcha.
Okay.
You feel me? I'm surprised no one's brought this on
Yeah.
the show already.
Yeah, it's kind of blowing up right now. Are you a matcha?
Yeah, okay, so listen, I'm not going to act like I've been a matcha fan forever, right? Okay. I will say I kind of caught it on the wave when it started, but I generally do enjoy it. You know, I'm not like a fake matcha fan for the gram. You know, people do it for the TikTok, for the gram, all that.
Right.
I actually enjoy this. I personally like lavender, if not strawberry. We got strawberry today. It doesn't really look like there's strawberry in there. I hope they actually put strawberry in.
I watched them.
You watched them? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
It's
So
just been sitting there
Dalton confirmed that there is strawberry in this.
Okay.
But yeah, I actually started building up a little bit of a tolerance like during this tour that I'm on right now. And I had to like take a matcha break because I like woke up and my head was like busting one day.
Bro.
And I didn't realize that like I built up a tolerance because I don't like really drink coffee or anything, so I didn't really know that was possible.
Oh,
so
wait, is there caffeine in it?
Yeah, there's caffeine in it.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but it's not like OD caffeine at least. I guess it just depends. It's like matcha by matcha. But yeah, do we just try it now?
Let's try
all right, bet.
Bink, clink.
We got
Wait,
this.
now we need the clink.
Get the bottom clink, you feel me?
Wait, hold on. Let me try it again.
Go ahead.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know.
Is it too earthy?
Yeah, I think it's literally.
Okay, so I will say the strawberry might have sent to the bottom, right?
Yeah.
So you have to like almost like either stir it up or like have it when the strawberry is like damn near at the top.
Yeah.
If you drink it more, you'll get to the strawberry. You'll start like tasting.
Yeah, no, it's been sitting there for a minute.
That probably like took away the essence a little bit, but I still think it's really good.
Yeah.
But you know, I was like, it's really not for everybody. You know, that's why I be saying like people really be fake matcha drinkers because like they have to like force themselves to like it almost. It's a very earthy taste.
Nah,
and it can throw people off for sure. No, I understand. It's okay. See, I appreciate you for keeping it real because Dalton could have sat here and be like, nah, this shit gas.
But I trust you because you're so hip, bro. That's the first question I want to ask. Like, how do you literally know everything? Every Instagram account, bro. If you follow feardorian, bro, you cannot find a single page on Instagram that's not followed by feardorian.
Yeah, I try like in almost like every aspect of like art, I'd say, like whether it be like visual art or like music or like videographers. I try to like have my hands in a lot of baskets, so like things don't like get stale for me. Like people love like keeping their like following count like to like less than 100. I don't give a damn about any of that shit. You feel me? It's all just codes on the screen to me. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
I like building relationships, and I love music and I like art. You feel me? I'm an art lover. I'm a lover of art. You feel me? So I love following everybody that like is appealing to me.
Yeah.
I love being on Instagram. I love tapping in with people, and that's how I built a lot of my connections in the music, just from like just tapping in, being in a lot of different baskets.
Yeah.
I try to just be update on
literally,
everything.
and like the range of people that you even work with is so, and the samples, like I'm just like you're just too tapped in.
Bro, I appreciate you.
Cause he has the 454 song with the eShop sample.
Bro, they don't even know. Yo, June 2014. That's like the specific like DS like era, like Nintendo eShop era,
Yeah.
because like they would change the music like depending on like the month or like the year.
My favorite is 2011. Like I use it in
2011 was a really good year for the eShop.
Yeah.
Very good year.
I use that in the background of most of my videos because it's just like so relaxing. It's like
they really got the ambience down. Like they really went crazy
with all of their music. I made a video one time about composers because I feel like they don't get their cred, especially for little things like iPhone ringtones or like startup sounds, because someone dead made all of those.
The new Apple ringtones specifically, not ringtones, but like the alarms specifically are really good. And it's like people are really in the studio like making the shit, like really going crazy. Like what's some standout soundtracks? It can be anything that well,
you really fuck with.
We're gonna say the eShop first. eShop is really good.
Hell yeah. September 20. There's like some good September ones. Usually June and September they snap.
They snapped in June.
Yeah.
June, also my birthday month, so I feel like there's looking out for me. You feel me? I'm trying to think.
They put the good tunes.
Some really good soundtracks. I feel like Silent Hill, of course, is amazing. Yeah. Like everyone really knows that one is really good. I'd say like the Wii in general, like. Every like channel, like the weather channel snapping, photo channel snapping, that was really like nostalgic for me. Yeah, the photo channel is really good. I'm just thinking about that right now.
Yeah, slideshow.
Yeah, the slideshows are really good.
I love the slideshows.
I'm trying to think. There's this. All right, I'm gonna drop some major sauce on y'all right now. And you will only get the sauce if you watch it. Delta, my heart, my heart in the back, yo. Shout out Delta, bro. Some real sauce. There's this website called Video Game Music that has every like soundtrack from a video game you could ever think of.
Really?
And you could just like download it from the site.
Oh, what? I just use like there's this one YouTuber Gunnar Saul. He uploads like all the soundtracks. He's like an OG on that.
Yeah.
But
I gotta give Delta a hug real quick.
Okay,
hold on, give me a second.
Yeah, Pokemon always snaps. Have you seen that guy on Instagram who uses the Pokemon white sound font?
Nah.
He like makes like TJX6 Detroit type beats with
the
Pokemon sounds.
Whoa, that's crazy. With the sound font, that's crazy. I gotta tap in. What the fuck?
Yeah, literally.
That's crazy.
But have you ever seen those channels that like upload deleted music, like only bands who dropped like 3 songs?
Yeah, that's like I do a lot of digging in that aspect because there's a lot of bands where like it's so sad because a lot of bands will like come out in like the early 2000s, right? They'll drop an EP and then they're like, okay, that went nowhere. Yeah. Let's go like do something with our lives, like become a doctor or some shit.
Yeah. Like,
and then like 10 years later, they get a crazy ass fan base. Yeah. And by that time, they're like 10 years into their career of doing like some normal shit. So it's just like they're not going to drop music again. They're not going to get back together. Or maybe like in the good case, they will. But that's usually the what happens with a lot of like emo bands, which like kind of fucking sucks because the music be so fucking good. They'll drop like 3 songs and be like, okay, that was fun. Like, let's never do it again.
Yeah.
Like
that coworker at your job that's like, yeah, I used to be in the band.
Yeah.
Probably has the hardest
shit ever.
You probably sampled it
literally.
too.
And it's like, bro, they don't even do that shit anymore. Like, they're so over it at that point.
Yeah.
But they'll have like a crazy ass fan base. Like,
yeah.
That's kind of what happened with like Panchico. Like, they weren't making music. And then like someone just found their music like randomly or some shit. And then they came back after that.
Oh, word.
And that's like the good ending in situations like that. But a lot of bands just will like not make music again because they must have like also like fallen out like a long ass time ago. They probably don't even know each other like on some shit anymore.
Yeah, like it'll be some hometown shit. So when you're saying like you do the digging, like everything, like you know everyone, like you know every sample, like what is like a session? What does a session look like where you're like getting hip?
So I'd say I used to use Apple Music a lot, but I switched to Spotify. Spotify is a really cool thing where it's like you could listen to a song and like do the Spotify radio of the song. So it'll make like a playlist of like 50 songs based on the song that you were listening to. So like I'll like find a song or like a album and then like I'll do a Spotify radio of the song. You know, it'll give me like 50 more songs that's like related to that song, and then I'll just go down the list. I'll just like go through a bunch of discographies. I like finding. There's like recently I've been into like some there's I'm about to put you on sauce. There's this what I've been listening to recently. There's this album called let's see, what's it called? It's by The Famous Boyfriend. It's an album from 2000. It's called Making Love All Night Wrong / The Famous Boyfriend. It's like 25 songs. It's just one album. I think they have like a couple side projects, but like I'll just like find an album like this. Like they have like 1,700 like monthly listeners. It's like
damn,
nothing.
yeah. I
So
might
I'll
have
just
to
like
check
I'll just
that
like
out.
find a project like this and then like just go through like the radio, and then it'll give me like 50 songs that's like related to that.
Oh,
And I just
And
keep going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
like,
and
I just
it's like
keep going.
so niche to begin with. You're
Yeah,
gonna
so
keep
I'm like
finding-
it just keeps getting more niche, and then I just go through the albums. I see if they had side projects, if they went on to make a bigger project after, like, because I'm pretty sure The Famous Boyfriend like made like 2 other projects other than this. This was just like some side shit.
No, I
But,
love the
yeah.
Midwest like emo bands. Like they'll have some shit called like Grassland in Missouri, Kansas.
Nah, yeah, like on some like mad random
or
shit.
like October was the last time I felt pain.
Yeah, like on some real sad shit. But it's
Yeah.
like, if you've been in the Midwest, like you understand why they make that type of
Yeah.
music, because there's nothing out there.
Yeah, like
It's like I have nothing else to do but make sad ass music about like
Yeah.
where I live and
you're
my
just
environment and
trapped in
shit.
your thoughts.
Yeah, no, literally, it's like just
With the
sad as fuck.
cicadas,
In a small town, and like everyone knows each other.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, OG. But yeah, that's usually how it goes when digging. At least for Spotify. On YouTube, like it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like,
I feel like it's
finding-
easier on YouTube.
yeah, because there'll be like playlists made already of like
Mhm.
thousands of songs. That's just like
Yeah.
niche as fuck.
Nah, yeah.
So yeah, just like crate digging. But I mostly do Spotify these days. So I'm not really on YouTube too much.
I mean, what word would you describe your music? What genre?
In a broad way, I'd say just like experimental rap.
Mhm.
But I do a lot of like stuff like I've been doing like a lot of ambient stuff, a lot of like industrial type of
Mhm.
things. A lot of like sound collage
Mhm.
type of stuff.
Yeah, because
Um,
like all the stuff you sample from are like some unique ass
Mhm.
genres. So I'm like, I wonder if you found one that really
Yeah.
resonated.
I'd
with your
definitely
music.
say just like sound collage for now, because that's
Mhm.
really what it is. Just like a lot of just mixing a lot of stuff. Like sometimes I'll even like put 2 songs together and just like sample them
Nah,
on
I'm
some random
telling you.
shit. But yeah, like I make a lot of, as of recently, I've been making like a lot of stuff. I've been really into like down tempo,
Mhm.
so like Massive Attack and like just like Everything But the Girl is really good too. I don't really know if that counts as down tempo, but like down tempo and like trip hop is really
Mhm.
good too. But yeah, I've been like exploring a lot of different things as of recently, but
Mhm.
in a broad way, I'd say experimental hip hop, because I always just like incorporate it into like a form of rap, you know.
Mhm. Yeah, I feel like you would have to be like super hip on the samples, because I remember
Yeah.
one thing that always, like you've even said, it was like you didn't know how to make a mel, so you were just dead.
Yeah, I was like, yeah,
samples.
this is like my strong suit. I still don't really know how to make melodies at all.
Yeah.
Like most of the time, like I'll like flip a sample and then I might add like a little counter melody, but that's really that's rare as well.
What has to stand out about a song for you to be like, I want to flip it? Is it just you just liking
it's
it? Or?
weird because like ever since I started making beats, I'll hear like a song in loops. Like I can't really hear a song regularly that I like without like me thinking like, oh my god, I'm imagining the beat that I can make out of this.
Yeah.
So like I'll just hear a song, and like if I hear a part of the song where I like it'll just like loop that specific part, I'll just like, it's damn near like I got like FL Studio in my head type shit. Like
Just imagining.
yeah,
like,
just imagining like what it would sound like with like drums on it and shit.
Mhm.
So it's really just listening, and like if I catch that like loop in my brain, then I'll be like, okay, let me like screenshot this or whatever, or like save it at that moment and like write it down in my notes or whatever, and be like, okay, let me come back to this, you know.
Yeah, that's the kind of way I listen to music. I noticed that I just like little 10-second parts.
Yeah,
you
like
know,
it'll be very specific, even like 3-second parts of the thing.
I mean, my favorite sample beat you've ever made it's gotta be boy band. I feel like you selected the perfect, like the Emma.
Yeah.
Like, it was just
that song is
perfect.
crazy. Shout out Bicycle Inn. I wonder if they've ever heard that song.
Bro.
I feel like people have definitely like told them that.
Have you, wait, what's like the smallest band or nichest thing you've ever sampled?
I've ever sampled? That's a very hard question. I'm trying to think. Maybe like the album that I used for high school. It has like 90 views on YouTube or something.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite beats by you
thank
as well.
you. Yeah, a lot of people think it's like some like Pokemon shit, but nah, it's like a like niche ass album like on YouTube that has like
anytime something
90
sounds
views.
like super colorful, they just think it's Nintendo.
Which
or
is like
Minecraft.
I understand because I sample a lot of stuff like that too, but no, yeah, that one specifically high school is like I don't even remember the name of the song. It's like very very niche ass album.
Yeah, your debut album like really impressed me, especially from like seeing when you were first making beats.
Bro, thank you.
Like,
I really
to
appreciate it.
now-
I was very scared making that album, not gonna lie.
Yeah, like
I didn't really know how people would like receive it, you know.
Yeah, and I just feel like, you know, a lot of people don't think about this, but a lot of the time an album is like the first time people hear anything from you.
Yeah.
So like I feel like you really need to stamp like what you got going on and where it's heading anytime you drop an album.
Yeah.
And I feel like that album like perfectly encapsulates like all the unique samples and unique drums you have.
Bro, yeah, I really appreciate it. I was very, very like nervous making that shit because I was like, of course, like people might know me from, you know, making the beats, but a lot of people don't know me for rapping. So it was like very like taking a step for, because I was like making songs before that, but it was like on some like unserious shit.
Yeah.
And then like making like jumping and making a full length and like making the songs about what they were about was like very like I was like, bro, what if no one is like trying to hear this shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it got received pretty well, I'd say, and like that like surprised me a lot. It like gave me the confidence to like make more shit after that.
Yeah, I really liked that one. But what were you doing before the music?
Before the music, well, you were there. I was I was dancing.
Nah, I just had to play dumb.
Yeah, I was dancing for a little bit on Triller. Maybe that's might be from where some people know me, but yeah, I was dancing to like a lot of like underground music, I'd say. That's like how I got my footing in music in general, or like the community, I'd say. Was just dancing on Triller. I was in middle school, and like in middle school a lot of people had like dance groups and shit. So I was just like dancing with my friends and shit. But like of course, you know, you had the popular sounds that was trending on Triller and shit. I was importing my own songs that I listened to like through the app. To like put them in there.
You were up if you had you dancing.
No, yeah,
to the
exactly.
shit. Like,
that was like, which was cool because I'm like, I was just doing this for fun, like on some kid shit. But like, people would be like, "Oh, if Dorian danced to your song, like your stance type shit,"
literally.
Which was like crazy. But
and
yeah,
the shout outs. What's your favorite like lyric shout out?
Oh shit, that's a crazy.
I do
one.
my money dance like Lil Dorian.
That one is like that one's up there. There's like a Cartier God one, which is like cool. There's an OK Mar one.
Oh yeah,
that's really good.
That song is mad. The references in that one, he's like, "I'm rocking 9 like I'm Julio." Like they don't even.
Yeah,
know
they don't even know. They don't even know. Shout out Julio, bro.
No, they literally don't even know.
Bro, yeah, that one's really good. I have like a compilation on my phone of like. I made like a compilation movie of like the references. That one was really cool.
Yeah, Mar went in. He said it feel like Lil Dorian hit it in reverse.
Yeah, he was like, he went crazy. Mar went crazy. There's probably a lot more that I just like haven't heard. But yeah, I definitely say the Mar one is up there. All the Fago ones are cool too.
Yeah. Do you cringe like watching them, or you're just like happy?
I don't even watch the videos anymore. I definitely cringe because like.
Because he was like.
Yeah, I was really hitting that shit, bro. It was like insane because like.
But it was like you were when I like seen him, like, you know, you'd see the like most rappers in their Trillers, like they'll just like stare at the camera, but like you were like dead ass.
I was
like,
getting active.
I was getting active.
Yeah, it's a little cringy looking back because like.
Like you were like doing like little like boom boom. Like,
I was
you were like the song really, became.
Yeah,
you.
I was really hitting that hoe, but. I really cringed mostly because like it was almost like a running joke. I remember there's one video, there's a live video of like Zelly Ocho and like Honchos on live, and they're like, "Why Dorian always in the bathroom?" type shit. But like, bro, niggas don't even know. Like, I think this might be the first time that I'm like saying this on an interview. But I was living in a hotel, Like at the time, I was doing all the Trillers and shit. So I didn't have a room or anything. Like I just had the bathroom, and like yeah, like me and my family was like homeless and shit. And I was just like, I was just really doing Trillers to like take my mind off the shit that was like actually going on in my life. Niggas don't even know that though. Yeah. So it was like a running joke, and I was like, I can't really even say anything because like I don't really want people like being in my business like that. But yeah, I mean, looking back now, it's like damn, like I was real as fuck. Like
yeah,
like niggas don't even.
This was like Summers with 4,000 followers.
Yeah, yeah.
Like this was like
this
early.
is before everything. This was like 4 cycles ago.
Yeah,
4 cycles of underground ago. It's just crazy that like I'm like blessed to like still be like
around
doing the things that I'm doing because a lot of people from the era just like aren't really around anymore. So
yeah, I was listening to Bandman Fari today. If you remember.
Wait, no, I do. I definitely do. What the fuck?
Yeah, because Cranes was asking me about like Dallas rappers that I liked, and it's just like, you know, you get the spotlight shined on you for just such a like 15 minutes of fame is a real true statement, bro.
That
like,
shit is definitely real.
You gotta keep it going.
You have to keep it going, and like another very important thing that like I had to realize is like reinventing yourself.
Yes,
like,
bro. You've changed so much.
Yeah.
Like, and it's so cool to see like watching you grow up.
No, yeah, I appreciate that, bro.
And like,
thank you. That's like, another reason why like I also like kind of cringe during that because I'm like I'm so different than what I was like back then. Like, so entirely different. But like, yeah, a lot of people just don't really know how to like get past a certain like point in their life. And that's another thing that I was like talking about earlier. It's like being in different pockets and like bags with like different people because like staying to one thing for a long amount of time is like never good. You feel me?
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling about like YouTube right now. Like I started like the channel I'm on right now like 2 years ago, but me making videos, it's been since I was a kid, bro.
Right, yeah.
Like 10 plus years, and it's like it makes you feel like trapped in a way.
No,
like taking the risk of like, okay, I'm not want to do this.
Yeah. It definitely like makes you feel like you're putting yourself in a box, which is like never good. Cause bro, Dawson, you talented as fuck, bro. You the GOAT, bro. You can do anything you want to fucking do.
Literally.
You know what I mean?
Like even when like I was like rapping and stuff, I was just like,
shout out Crunchy, bro. Niggas don't know about Crunchy, bro.
No, literally.
Real GOAT, bro. Real GOAT.
Even when I was rapping, like that was just fun because it was a change of pace. You know? And I feel like life's too short to be like, I'm just a rapper.
Yeah,
like,
I'm just this, I'm just that. You
just
know?
like give your hand and everything.
Yeah, and if it doesn't work, that's cool. Like just try something else. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like not sticking to one thing is always helpful. You know?
Yeah, and like you said, like you just wanted to change it up, but what really was the moment where you're like, okay, no more dancing?
So I was like, I had made so many connections in the dancing, and I was like, it wasn't like I was like starting to fall off or anything because the dancers were still like going well, but it was like, I always try to think about this is another thing. People get so caught up in a moment that they don't really think outside of the moment. So I was like trying to think about the bigger picture. I'm like, do I want to do this in 2 years? Do I want to do this in 5 years?
Right.
Do I want to do this in 10 years?
Right.
I'm like about to like enter like middle school at this point, or like damn near get out of middle school at this point. So I'm like, okay, I'm like damn near entering like young adulthood. It's like, do I want to keep doing this forever? Like, do I see this being something that I want to carry on and that like stage of my life? And I was just like, nah. I was like, nah. Like, even like I wanted a bigger part in the music. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I had made so many connections. I'm like, it would be kind of pointless if I like don't do something else with this, you know? So it was like around 2019, I was like, okay, like I made so many connections. It's time to like do something with it. I'd say like, you feel me? Do something more. And that was just the first time I like reinvented myself. Cause I'm like, okay, I could do something different with this. Like I could use, not in a bad way. Cause not use isn't really the best word, but like, take the connections that I've made and like put something with that.
Yeah, that's the same reason why I'm doing this. Bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's like
and this is really sick. That's why I'm like really glad to be on here because
it's like I don't rap anymore, so it's like someone will probably look at my page like from just my normal like videos about gaming and stuff. They're like, so how the fuck does he know?
That's another thing. It's also really like it's funny when people will like because the same thing happens to me like all the time.
Yeah.
Like when people aren't really familiar with me, they'll be like, how the fuck does he know this person and this person and this person? And it's like, you just had to be there.
Exactly.
You just had to be there for the lore. And that's another fun thing, just lore building. You know?
Exactly.
I feel like we are real lore builders. We're real lore builders.
Yeah. Like anytime someone like walks up to me, like, you know how sometimes people will be like, oh, I'm the creative director of Fruit of the Loom. Like, they'll just like tell you their whole life story. Yeah. Like, bro, I just like let them think.
Let them. I like to let people figure it out on their own. Yeah. And I think it's funner that way. Like, kind of being like a urban legend in that sense, because it's like people will go back and like trace the steps and be like, oh shit, like this is how this happened. It's like fun that way, I think. Yeah,
like letting them see those moments. Or like they're talking about, they'll probably listen to the song like "Money Dance Like Lil Dorian." Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, who the fuck is that? Yeah.
And then they'll probably like, clowning on you. Yeah. And then they put the 2 and 2 together.
They're like, oh shit, they didn't even know that was like the same person, which is like cool. I remember I seen like this Reddit post. They're like, who the fuck is Lil Dorian? And like people were like replying under there, they're like, yeah, he used to be like a IG dancer. They were like clowning him heavy like during that era. Yeah. Like people don't really know that. Like a lot of people honestly like probably don't even know that I'm the same person. Like, which is like kind of crazy, like that, bro. And it's insane because like when I first started like making music, it was really hard to like separate myself from dancing. Everyone was like, why aren't you dancing anymore? Yeah. You feel me? No one really wanted to like hear the music until like it got to a point where like everyone like completely forgot that I was like even doing that. But yeah, it's really just the lore building. Yeah, I just remember the lore building and the world building. I was literally watching it. Yeah, you were there. Yeah, the whole time. We some real lore builders, man. Dalton lore is crazy. Now Reddit is funny as hell, especially Xavier's, because there's been a few posts about I know they'd be like, who the fuck is who is this nigga in the softer video? Who is this? Like, who is this guy? Bro, someone said that I'm the weed plug. Like, I'm like, Mad Bug is right there. He's right there, bro. Y'all know, people say so much and just say nothing at the same time. Bro, which one do you think is worse, Reddit or Twitter? Like, with the hate? Oh, God. Honestly, they were super chill to be on Reddit. I mean, they were super chill on me, to me on Reddit for a little bit. They've been a little harsher recently, but I definitely say as of recently, Twitter has been horrible. Yeah, I just had to delete that shit. Twitter is horrible, especially after Elon Musk brought that shit. Yeah. Like, it really went truly downhill after. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck that nigga. Bro, you open Twitter and it'll be like, oh, new Dorian dropped, and then the next tweet, I want to fucking die and kill everyone. Yeah, it's like, bro, it's just like. And then the third tweet is gonna be like, bro, the underground has fell off, and then it's like they're like, oh, there's no good music, everyone's gimmicky, and it's just like, bro, listen to Lucy Betteroak's new album. Bro, come on, like, bro, we got some real artists out here, but no one wants to look past what they, That's the thing too about like what we were talking about branching out. Yeah. You're completely in control of your art, but also your situation, bro. If you don't like what you're making, you can change that shit immediately, bro. You can change that shit tomorrow. Things could literally flip tomorrow if you allow it to be that way. Like a lot of people would truly do like box themselves in, and it's like, bro, you could like break this fucking box. Yeah, like, the word have needs to like slowly slip out of your bro, no, literally. Like, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do shit. Yeah. You can do whatever you want. Like, you can literally be lit by just sitting there. Nah, literally, like, bro, just do what the fuck you want. Branch out. Get out of like just one circle, Staying in one circle is like cool. Like, love your friends, of course. Don't switch on your friends. That's not what I'm saying. But like, yeah, branching out is always cool. Like, you feel me? Staying in one place is never fun. It's just like playing a broken fucking record at that point. You feel me? With the huge variety of people you've met over the years, like, what's some standout people who've really made an impact on you? I definitely say Quinn, of course. Like, shout out. That's my best fucking friend. Like, when I first met Quinn, me and Quinn were like mutuals for like a long time on like Instagram and shit. But like when she like moved to Georgia, like she actually like, I didn't really have many friends in Atlanta, like, and like just like us like going out, like even out the state and just like going around Atlanta and shit. That shit really like changed my life. That shit was crazy. Polo too, definitely. Like after I met Polo, I felt like shit really started like moving for me, because like me and Polo have the same manager now and shit. So shout out to my manager, shout out G. But yeah, I feel like shit really branched outside of the internet when I met those two people, because like they've been around like way longer than me, and obviously I was like super big fans of both of them before like we were close. Definitely those two people just like changed my fucking life. But yeah, I've met so many people like during the past few years that's just like, it's so hard to name like more people, but like that's who I can think of off the top of my head. Like,
yeah, for sure.
Just the experiences I've had with those two people specifically have like changed my life significantly.
Yeah, and like, bro, out the gate, you were already lit. Like, that's why it was like made so much sense. Cause like your first, like, what was it, like, sad rap?
Sad trap. Yeah,
that's the Nolan song.
Nolan be rolling. Shout out Nolan, bro. I want to make more music with you, bro. Please.
Nolan is so like secretive. Like, you
lit,
bro.
He's really the GOAT, bro. Like, that shit like blew my mind cause we had another song that like was supposed to come out during that time, but like he lost it. It was on I had sampled what's that TV show with the doctors and shit?
Grey's Anatomy.
Yes, it was like
there's a fire intro song. One of them is fire.
Yeah, that's like what I sampled, I think. Yeah, so that was supposed to come out and like it just never did, because let me see if I have the snippet video actually. Let me see. No one's like ever heard this really.
Y'all would make a crazy tape.
Bro, that would be fun. I would love to do that. That would be insane. I don't know if it's in here anymore. Damn, I don't think it is. Hold on. Actually, no. This shit was gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It was just 14 seconds of that, and it just never came out, bro. Damn. I fuck with Nolan so heavy though, bro. That's really the GOAT.
Because y'all both have like this kind of nonchalant.
Yeah, like
energy.
I feel like our voices are like definitely like mad monotone. And, like,
yeah. But I feel like you've gotten more confident lately.
Yeah, lately I feel like I've been more like, even with like performing, because like people tried to hit me with the like, oh, he like raps like he's half asleep, but like if you meet me, like
this is literally this is
like how I sound, and I can't really help that. So like I've been like trying to like project my voice more, even like using like autotune and shit, because I don't really do that too often, but like I've been using it more often, and it's like fun. Like
the evolution from the like the last album you dropped to like the one with Chulo, or like
the track with Chulo, that shit is crazy.
It is like a whole new person.
Yeah, that shit is insane.
Who'd you had? Oh my gosh, that beat was like a lab with someone.
Oh, iDress.
Yeah. What?
Shout out iDress. Me and iDress were supposed to make a whole plug tape.
Really?
Together, yeah.
Because it's like, bro, I'm just be amazed like with your taste.
I really like doing like collabs like that.
Having like Chicken prod that one.
Yeah, me and Chicken on Cute. Bro, Chicken is the GOAT. Shout out Chicken. Like, I want to make more beats with Chicken. It's crazy because that beat was originally supposed to like, I was making that beat for like Isabella Love Story.
Bro.
But I just ended up like rapping on it on my own. So I still want to work with Isabella Love Story. That would be fire. But
that would.
Yeah, shout out Chicken. I just love doing like, I love just being the bridge between people, like just like doing shit or like making songs with people that people would never thought would like ever happen. Like the Chulo iDress shit is like a great example, because it's like it just doesn't make sense, like just them being paired together, because they're just in two different scenes. But iDress really loves rap as well too, though. Like he's made songs with like Nikel. Like, he's made songs with Nikel and like Cash and like everybody. So like he's definitely tapped in that sphere already. So like just being the bridge like between shit like that.
Is there some shit you're still waiting on? With anyone?
I'm trying to think. What's some cool shit?
Cause you had the high C, like the lab.
Oh yeah.
Is crazy.
The lab with high C was fire. There's a lot of shit that hasn't came out that is like super cool. I'm trying to think, like, shit.
You need that C418 lab.
Yo, that would be crazy. C418, that would be nuts. I've made beats with shout out my homie Shane. Shane was in a title fight.
Oh,
I made some beats with him before. He goes under Poison Thorn now. That's super sick. Trying to think what's like I don't really have like too crazy unreleased shit. The unreleased shit I have is like kind of more in just like the rap sphere. Like
Yeah.
I have some shit with Tana that's like not out, and like K Supreme
Uh-huh.
and Diora and like.
But what about like dream people?
Dream people that I want to work with.
Yeah.
Definitely Earl. I think Earl sweatshirt would be really fire. Cities of Eve is really good. I'm trying to think. Mike would be fire.
Yeah, all those people just like make completely sense.
Yeah, I have like a list that I've been building that like I want to like work with. I want to work with Danny Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Danny Brown would be fire. We played like a show together. I want to make me and 454 are like supposed to make a tape eventually. Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, Candy is definitely my favorite.
Yeah, that shit is, bro.
Him.
That shit is crazy. Have you heard of Chanel Beats?
Chanel Beats.
Chanel Beats is really good.
Nah.
He's super sick. I want to make more shit with like Current Joys, and I want to make some more shit with like I have some shit with ASAP and that isn't out, but I want to work more with like the ASAP people. That'd be sick.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's like too many people that I want to work with honestly. But that was just like a little.
Little snap.
You know, a little ripple. You feel me? A little ripple.
Yeah, like, yeah, that is how I feel too. Like, I love, my favorite thing is like unorthodox.
Yeah, I love that shit. Yeah.
Dropped a tape on Problem Beat.
Bro, that was I love that tape still, bro.
Yeah, that was,
oh my
like,
god.
Blew my mind. I was like, this would have never
One of my
sense.
favorite Kiriano tapes for sure.
Yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Foreign no, Three Stripes is my favorite.
Three Stripes
song
is crazy.
by him. He said, but it's not a Tom Brown 4 Stripes, but his name
bro,
is
so
Jesus.
crazy. He had this crazy bar. He was like,
used to kick it in the street.
He was like, spring, summer, but I brought it in September.
Yeah.
Crazy bar. Like, he's insane, bro.
Yeah. What's some like random collabs that you really fuck with?
Like from me or just in general?
In general.
Damn, what's some crazy shit? Fuck. I'm thinking.
Nah, Dizzy was fire. Like the eye dress.
Yeah, that shit is fire.
Yeah.
That's a really cool collab. I'm trying to think. What's some like cool collabs? Shit. There's
or like collabs you want to see.
Collabs that I want to see. I want to do some shit with Def Crips. That would be insane. But I don't really know if they're like making music right now. I don't know what state they're in with that.
Yeah.
What's a cool random collab?
But
like
those two weren't.
Robert
random.
Patterson like played guitar like on a Def Grip song before. That was like mad random.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Not Northwest being on the new Twins
Yeah,
album,
that shit is like mad random.
Yeah.
Remember there was like a FKA Twigs like 645 AR song.
Yeah.
That was like mad random.
I love that, bro. That's what I live for.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's all I can think of off the top of my head right now. There's so many like crazy collabs that's like happen.
Mm-hmm. And when it comes to the music and stuff that you like, what's some signs or what do you look for in new music that you're like, oh, I love it? Honestly,
just like there's so much like oversaturated shit right now. Like I feel like a lot of people like hide their shit behind irony. If people are like actually like talking about some like real shit, that's like what I look for. Or even just like using sounds that I don't think people would use. Mm-hmm. Like I don't really have like I'm not too picky. You feel me? I love all music like just as much as anyone else. So that's really just like the main two things. Like just not being afraid to do some like insanely different shit.
Right.
I've been liking a lot of like harsher sounding music, like industrial shit.
Uh-huh.
There's this album called let's see what is it called? Damn, what is this shit called? It has a crazy ass cover too.
This whole time I've been trying to think of this album to put you on to, but I listened to this album one time where he like made a song for all the years of his life.
Really?
So there was like one song from every year, and it's just like an album of his whole life.
Damn, what the fuck? That sounds insane.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find this.
And he also made another one where it was like...
Oh, here we go. I found it. It's called The Drought. This cover is insane, but
so hard.
The music is really harsh.
I feel like I kind of know what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's really harsh, and I like music like that as of recently, like just like super harsh, like industrial sounding shit. I want to make shit like that, even like maybe under Feardorian or going under a side project. I want to get into more side projects and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What's like the next for you? You just dropped this year, right?
I did drop this year. I must drop next month again.
Oh.
Yeah, on my birthday. My birthday is the only Friday the 13th in this year.
Oh.
So, you feel me? We're dropping the album next month. Yeah, 12 songs. Only features are Lade and Problem.
Oh yeah, I have it in my Untitled.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the only 2 features on the album. It'll be 12 tracks. All produced by me. Yeah, that's what's next as of right now, for sure.
But you're always working, baby.
I'm always working.
Putting that work.
After that, I don't know what's next. Honestly, probably just keep on working. Just doing crazy shit, crazy collabs. I'm gonna go to Japan for a little bit.
No, right.
Yeah.
You need the retreat.
I definitely do need the retreat after this fucking tour.
Yeah, every time I see you, you're on a tour or you're like doing something crazy.
Yeah, I'm on a tour right now with Squid. It's been cool, like, cause like their fan base is like older folks. So it's just like 30, 40-year-olds. Yeah. Some of them fuck with me heavy. A lot of them be like, "What the fuck is this?" They call me like a SoundCloud rapper, like quotations derogatory. Like, you know how people put like such a negative connotation on like the word SoundCloud.
Yeah, but I feel like it's like changed because I remember it was a lot worse in like 2017, like with the icy narco ass.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of like tainted the word SoundCloud.
Yeah, like they think we're still on that.
They just use it like as
Xan.
they just use it as like an umbrella term because they don't really know what it is for real.
Yeah. But SoundCloud rapper is so dumb because it's like
so
literally
dumb.
the place where you just upload the music.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't even know how that, well, I know how that word got a negative connotation, but like, it's just insane people still use that.
Yeah,
they don't know what it is. And it's like, bro, my music isn't even only on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Like, my shit on everything,
Exactly. Like, so you're not no Apple Music.
That's what I'm saying. You feel me? Like, no one says, oh, Spotify rapper. Like, they just use SoundCloud because it has a negative connotation. But yeah. But I mean, some of them really do fuck with me, which is like cool to see the older folks, actually being receptive.
Do you have like a favorite fan interaction you've had?
Like a couple days ago, someone told me like I was the reason why they started making music. It was like, that was super cool because I'm like,
that's the biggest honor.
Yeah, because I'm like, that's insane honor. Like, because I just think about the people that like I listen to that made me want to make music. I'm like, it's crazy that I could be that for somebody, which is crazy. Even like, there was this also at the same show. There was this kid like after the show he was like, damn, this show like really inspired me. Like, I want to make music now, which is just like insane. I'm like, damn, like that's wild to me. Like, just seeing like the younger kids like want to make music after like seeing me do like shows and shit. It's like insane. Yeah, that's definitely the biggest fucking honor like of all time. Definitely like my favorite interaction.
Which tour's your favorite?
Definitely I would say the one that I went on last one before this with Your Arms Mikey Coon. That shit was so fire because like never in a million years would I think I would tour with a screamo band and like one of my favorite screamo bands at that. And like the whole time, like the whole tour, it was just like they just became my best friends. Like the whole tour, like I wasn't even really thinking about the shows because I was just like hanging out so much, but also just like being in that environment because I love screamo, just like and just being able to like play for a crowd like that was like super cool. Like people like crowd killing to my music is just insane because I didn't even think people could do that to my music,
Yeah, my favorite show I went to in New York so far was the show that Jag had at this art gallery. Like,
oh, that was fire. Jag is sick, by the way. I really want to work. I really want to work with Jag. He had this like damn near, it was like a gabber track almost that what's that shit called, bro? He has it like on his page, but it was like an art exhibition. So that shit looked crazy,
bro.
I want to play some shit like that. That would be
like
sick.
Bro, but it was really cool. I've talked about it on here before, but it's just so stuck in my memory, bro. Like everyone else, first of all, the venue was just an art gallery to begin with. Like his
just a blank white space. Yeah,
like his type of music didn't make sense here.
Yeah. But it does at the same time, which is like crazy.
And then everyone else on that lineup was kind of on some ambient shit. And
like
the whole crowd, like they'd still turned up for him.
Yeah.
Bro. Like I loved that. Like,
no, yeah, I definitely love doing stuff like that.
Bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Giving shit a shot.
Well, I just because like people don't be like real music lovers. Like if you're a music lover, like you won't be like scared to like turn up for like different types of music or like mixed bills, you know, because if you're here for the music, you're here for the music. You're here for a good time. You're not really here to like judge. You feel me? You feel me? So like,
it makes me feel bad when I like see people stiff for some people.
Yeah, because like
sucks,
even on this tour, like people won't like move an inch for me, but like they'll like turn up for like the band, and I'll be like, damn, like.
As long as you know you pop.
You feel me? That's not like but some people are definitely like receptive. It's not like all bad at all. But yeah, just sometimes I wish people were more receptive of like what I do, you know. But I mean, like it's just planting seeds.
Yeah, you can't control like what people think, and like what we were talking about earlier with the album. I always remind myself of this. A lot of the time, like people, they might be their first time seeing anything you did.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, maybe they don't like it or maybe they're nervous to like it, you know?
That's another thing, like, in the crowds, like, people will let other people, like, dictate their vibe. And I'm just like, because, like, I know it'd be some people that be, like, want to dance or whatever, but, like, they look around and they don't see anybody dancing, like, oh, like, I shouldn't dance.
You got to be that
That's
one.
why I'm like, you have to be that one because, like, it'll be a ripple effect, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, don't let people dictate your vibe. Don't let people curate your vibe, you feel me? If you're here to have a good time, bro, have a good time. Like, you spent your money.
Exactly.
You feel me? Dude, like,
you're just gonna stand.
You feel me? Like, did you spend your money to stand still? Like, you could have did this at home.
Literally.
You know what I mean? Like, you could have did this at home. But
literally.
I don't know. But it's definitely just like planting seeds. Like, if people don't get it the first time, they'll get it eventually, and they'll look back and they'll be like, "Oh shit! Like, I was there for that. Like, I was." Even like the people that like on the last tour when people like leave from my set and shit, I'll be like, they don't even know like what they just like missed out on because like years after they'll look back and be like, "Damn, I was outside for that set, and I should have been inside." You know?
Yeah, freaking bro, I just lost my train of thought.
Nah, it dead leaves sometimes. I get it.
When you go like to these shows, like you gotta realize it's like capturing the moment.
Yeah.
Too. Like you see stuff early on, like that like Nova Gang show.
Yeah.
Like, where Net was
people didn't even realize that.
Whole, like,
yeah, people didn't even realize that like what they're witnessing. That's it's like funny, but it's also like kind of like a surreal feeling, like knowing that this shit's gonna be legendary in the future, and a lot of people don't even realize what they're witnessing in the moment.
And you've been at so many like moments like that. What's one that you feel like is the most legendary room you've been in?
The most legendary room I've been in. I think one crazy one was definitely like the second Fiona's World was super sick.
That shit was
that lineup,
I was there.
That lineup was super fucking crazy. Just like insane amount of people.
Yeah, like that picture on the cover art where it has like
the dignified fashion one.
Yeah,
bro. Everyone, the amount of people in that cover is just like insane.
Yeah, like you had like everyone from like Dar to Blix.
Yeah, just like just the insane amount of people that were there. I was like, damn, this is a legendary ass moment. And like, even like I played this show, Frost Fest last year. It was like me, like Frost Children, Danny Brown, Lip Critic Pierre, just insane lineup, like shit like that. I just be like, damn, like those people are already legendary to me, but like even in the future, it'll just be like insanely,
even more,
even more crazy, like yeah, just shit like that is just like insane to me because I'm like, damn, and like the whole tour with Your Arms Around My Cocoon because like no rappers ever like toured with a screamo band, like to my knowledge at least, like. Definitely, like, there's been, like, bigger, like, stuff in, like, the 90s, of course, like, with a rapper and, like, maybe, like, an emo band. But, like, new age screamo and, like, rap has not ever really happened.
Yeah.
So, like, that was just super legendary to me. I'm like, damn. Like,
and, like, when you gotta, like, take the risk with stuff like that. Because you just live once, bro. Like,
you feel me? And, like, the positives always outweigh the negatives.
Yeah,
like, always,
you are doing something.
Yeah, I'm always thinking of, like, the shit that I'm doing right now will make it easier for it to be done again in the future by people that come after me. You feel me?
Exactly,
so, like,
laying those.
You feel me? I got laid the seeds for everyone that comes after me and like wants to do the same shit. Like, even if it's not like the best thing.
We
like,
needed a little Xan for a feardorian.
You feel me? We need a little Xan. You feel me? Nah, yeah. You gotta plant them seeds.
He had to exist.
He had to exist, bro.
And always being on go on this, like, when's your break? Like, what do you do to chill?
I'll get a break when I'm dead, bro. No, I'm playing. I mean, I think next month definitely, like, I'll go to Japan, you know, have my birthday, you know. But even then, like, the album drops. So, like,
yeah, you're still thinking about it.
Yeah, but, like, I don't know. I definitely do get, like, short periods of breaks, but, like, at the same time, like, this is, like, kind of always what I've wanted. Like, because not to sound like this, but like I've never worked a job.
Mm-hmm.
Like I live strictly off music, and I'm like
Yeah.
extremely blessed to do that. So like I know sometimes I'll be like, damn, I'm like tired, but like I'll be thinking like this is what I wanted. Like I'm living off my art, you know.
Exactly.
So I'm like, this is always what I've wanted to do. But I definitely like get like short periods of breaks.
Yeah, I feel like I need to go on a break, bro, because it's like I wake up and I think about it. Like it's just because I love it. I think about YouTube.
But
I
like
think
that's
about,
not even like necessarily a bad thing, because like
yeah,
this is just a passion, you know.
yeah, literally, it's like
you
I'm
honestly
so
should be thinking about your passion that much.
Yeah, I'm just like.
But it definitely is
obsessed.
to get break. It's definitely good to get breaks and like can't forget that. Got to take care of yourself.
Yeah, I'm like obsessed with this stuff in a way I
Yeah.
can't explain. Like, I just want to get better.
Hey,
and
bro,
just, like,
from night to day, this is all I think about as well, bro.
Yeah.
I feel you. This shit run through my veins at this point.
wait, what's your like cool down ritual? Like, explain. Make me
Honestly,
imagine you're like you finally finished everything. What
I
you
finished
about to
everything.
do.
I'll probably like wake up. I like get some food. I'll like put on some like true crime. Just some funny ass true crime or like yeah, I'll like light some incense in my room and shit.
Okay.
I'm like big on like scents and like candles and stuff. So like I'll do that.
What's one that stands out?
I love the smell of lavender.
Bro,
So
I guess
lavender.
I lost my sense of smell when I had COVID. I haven't smelled in like 4 or 5 years.
Where are you dead ass?
Like,
Like
it
at
literally,
all?
like a piece of shit has to be in my hand for me to smell it. Like,
wow.
I literally can't.
It's fucked up because that happened to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like COVID really will like fuck your senses up.
Yeah. My taste evolved though. I started liking food I didn't
really
like
nah
before.
yeah. But also that's like I think that's also just a part of growing up because
Yeah.
like I used to hate like tea.
Mhm.
Like I didn't like the taste of tea, but like tea is fire.
Yeah.
So it's really like your taste buds will grow up. Like literally, like it's that, and it probably was COVID as well.
Yeah.
Because that shit probably like you probably gained it since you lost it since.
Yeah.
It was like a trade off. It was
I
a trade off.
cannot smell at all, bro.
That's fucked up. I mean, that's also kind of a good thing though. Sometimes
Yeah,
like
especially at those concerts.
yeah, I was
bro.
about to say
They need that deodorant.
Yo, listen, that concert etiquette gotta get better, bro. Put some deodorant on, take a shower before you go to the function, bro. Don't forget, bro. It's literally just quick, like 20-minute shower, bro. Hop in the shower real quick, put some deodorant on, head to the function, bro. That's all you gotta do.
Certain lineups, you just know.
You just know it's just gonna
You
be
just
bad,
know
and I'm
that
just like,
smell.
oh god, I'm like, here we go, you know. But
Yeah.
nah, definitely just like line some incense in the room. I sleep a lot.
Really?
I sleep a lot, like almost like an unhealthy amount. But sometimes you ever feel like it's just never enough.
Yeah.
Like it's just never enough sleep.
Bro, that's been me lately.
It's just like you sleep for like you can sleep for hours on end and just wake up and be like, oh, like I'm still like drowsy.
Yeah.
You know, like it's
literally.
just it doesn't feel like it's enough. I sleep a lot. That's honestly like my downtime. I just like to sleep. You know, I like to sleep.
Have a day to like
Just you feel me?
Yeah.
Take care of yourself. Light some incense in the crib. Talk to the homies.
No, that's my favorite.
I've been watching
downtime.
films a lot recently.
Word, what you been liking?
So I seen Sinners in the theaters. That was really good.
Word.
I got Letterboxd now.
Oh, I gotta add.
You feel me? You feel me? I ain't gonna leak it on here because y'all can't get my sauce. But I'm gonna give it to Dalton though.
right.
I'm gonna give it to Dalton. I seen Thunderbolts. I didn't really like Thunderbolts. I give it like a 3 because you ever seen? Okay, so
Let me hear it.
there's this trope in movies, right? That I've seen a lot, and it's like, okay, boom, this person or a group of people are like faced against this like unstoppable force. Like you see some shit in the movie, and it's like, how the fuck are they gonna beat this? Whatever this is, right?
Right.
And then by the end of the movie, they just end up beating it by like the power of like love or like friendship,
Yeah.
which is like cool. Like the first like 10 times you've seen it,
Right.
but then it's like you get to a certain point where like you know what's gonna happen in the movie, you know, and that's how I felt about Thunderbolts. Like it was just like just that trope over again.
Bro,
But it was still a good movie. Like it was still a good movie. Like objectively a good movie.
Wait, what's your rating system? I feel like a 3. I wouldn't even like a 3 is for me is like I like it.
Yeah, 3. Okay, so I gave that a 3. I'd say like it was a good movie, but like I wouldn't like rewatch it. You feel me?
I would have gave that like a 2, maybe 2.5.
Yeah, I was honestly being kind of generous, but like I gave it a 3 because it was still like a good movie. Like I enjoyed watching it, but it's like by the halfway point, I knew what was gonna happen. You know?
Like,
it was just that trope that like I've seen again, like over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So like that was
like
cool.
anything for me, like 3 and 3.5 up, I would like rewatch. I would like, and then like 4 is like, oh, this could be a potential new favorite, and then 5 is like my favorite.
4 for me is like I really enjoyed this movie. It was pretty good. I I'll probably rewatch it like once or twice, but no more than that.
Yeah.
5 is like them niggas snapped.
Yeah,
They snapped. I would rewatch it again.
What's some 5s for you? What's in your favorite thing?
Okay, so a 5 for me, Sinners got a 5. It was pretty good. It was like really, really good. I like enjoyed it, and it was like that was the first time I've seen a movie in theaters for like a while because I don't really see movies in theaters like that. I'm not really a film watcher in general, but I've just been recently getting into it again. That movie was really good. Shutter Island, if you've ever seen that, it's with you know Leonardo DiCaprio be snapping like in any movie he's in. That movie.
You should
was
watch
like,
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Ooh, I'll add it to my watch list right now.
Yeah, it's about.
Is he in it?
Yeah, he's in it. Yeah,
Okay,
it's about the Native American tribe getting like destroyed by white people, pretty much.
Damn, that sounds right. Like, actually, I think I've seen a little bit of that.
Basically, the tribe built their land on like the biggest oil company.
Right.
What's it called? Oil spouts.
Oil spouts, probably. Yeah, that's probably.
Like like oil, like where there was mad oil. Basically, they like lived where there was mad oil.
Right.
And basically, like the white people came and they just like ruined everything.
That's that white people shit.
And they like started like dating the Indians just to get the oil.
Damn, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like this real. He's a bad guy in it, honestly.
Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio is?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But that shit was gas.
He's always playing some like insane character to me.
Yeah, you need to watch, bro. I'll just send you mad movies.
No, yeah, send me a bunch of shit, bro. Because I'm really like that. Honestly, is like another thing that like gets to like inspire your music and shit. Like
yeah. That's kind of what I've been doing lately. Is like just watching stuff, trying to get re-inspired.
Yeah.
Just kind of for life. Like the reason I started even making videos 2 years ago is because I watched a movie.
Right.
Because it was like
a movie will change your life and your perception on a bunch of shit. So
yeah, it was just like it's this movie called Synecdoche, New York, and like
I've heard of that one, but I haven't got to watch it.
It's a film bro ass.
It's a film bro ass movie. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like he makes a play about his life. It's just like a theater director. He's like for his final blow, he wants to like make a play about his life.
Yeah.
And just like the process of that, and he gets like stuck in a loop, and he's like. He can't even come up with. It's been like 30 years in the movie, and he can't even like come up with the name of the play. Like, he's just so stuck on making everything perfect,
right?
And, like the perfect situation. And what that movie taught me is that there's just like, there's never a perfect moment to start, and there's never like, just doing is, he spends like 30 years
and you realize you're like, damn, I spent so much time. It's just like, bro,
trying to make it right. Like you could have
been put that shit out, bro. You could have been put that shit out. Like some things don't need to be taken as serious as people like make it.
Like the time is so short. He literally probably gonna die before he finishes it. Like
you spend so much time doing one thing, and it's just like, was it even worth spending that much time?
Yeah.
For me. And like probably not enjoying it, Yeah. You could have been enjoying yourself during all that time.
Literally, like life is short.
Life is short, yo. Live that shit to the
fullest. You gotta go in.
You gotta go crazy. You gotta go crazy. You gotta go dumb all the time, bro.
Besides dropping the album, what else do you got planned for the year?
For the year that I can say, probably I'm touring again in July, but it's just like a little like 4-stop with Max Fry.
Mm-hmm.
Probably another tour after that. More lore building, man.
Right.
Just more. I don't really have anything. I don't like to prophesize shit. But yeah, just lore building, just building more relationships, like finding out more about myself. Hopefully traveling more, I've done a lot of traveling as of recently. Like I was telling my homie Ethan, like this tour itself, we've traveled a lot. Like I've been a lot of places I've never been, which is like super cool. Like Seattle and I've never been to like most of the West Coast, and we went to like I've been to LA, of course. Like I've been to LA like probably 2-3 times.
Yeah.
But we went to like Seattle, Portland, like SF, San Jose, Pioneer Town, which is like fucking crazy. Pioneer Town is like an unincorporated community, like by like Joshua Tree and shit. That was super sick. But like I was telling my homie Ethan that like I was in this literature class like maybe like 2 years ago, and I made my teacher was asking me like, yo, write 3 places that you like love to go, and like my 3 places was like Paris, LA, and Japan. And next month after I go to Japan, I would have gone to all 3 of those places in like a span of a year. So I'm like, damn, That shit's crazy.
Yeah, that's
just like writing shit down and like making it come into fruition and shit.
Yeah,
it's crazy. But yeah, hopefully just traveling more.
Yeah,
for sure. Insane lore building on the way.
No,
we building the lore. You feel me? What you got planned for the year, Dalton?
Bro,
what you doing, bro?
I'm not gonna lie. I think I might need to go into hibernation, bro.
You think so? Is it time?
I think it's time to go into like a moment where I'm gonna just like study the game, like watch some movies.
No, that's always fair. That's always good to do. Study the game, being a sponge. It'll always come back to you. That's the beautiful thing about art. I was telling my girl this like a while ago. Like the beautiful thing about art is like it'll always be there. Like it's not leaving you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
If you need to step back, you feel me, and take some time away from it, it's not like it's gonna grow legs and like walk away from you. Feel me? Yeah. You'll always get that spark. Like I think another thing, like the best way to get inspired is just like living life. Yeah, life is very inspiring.
That's like, my 2025 thing. I'm just like
just living life, and that will inspire you, bro. Just living this shit, not worrying so much about certain shit, because it'll come to you. Of course, like the spark will always be there.
Like feeling like
if you're a real art lover, and I know you are. You feel me? I know you are. Like if you really love this art shit, if you really about this art shit, or just like media, like if you love media, just creating. If you love being a creative, like. You'll always have that spark, no matter how long you step away from this shit. Like, it'll always be there. So don't even stress about like, not getting the spark, whatever, because it'll be back. You know.
Yeah. What I was trying to explain earlier about like I'm obsessed with this is like, bro, sometimes it's hard for me to hang out with the bros or like play a game because I don't really have much time to myself, and like I feel like I'd rather be working on my shit and getting better.
But sometimes you gotta be like, damn. Like maybe I should play with the bros. You feel me? Like sometimes you gotta be like, damn, I gotta put like the FL. Not for me, it would be like I gotta put the FL down. Like I gotta spend some time because like FL is always gonna be there. Yeah, YouTube will always be there.
Yeah, it's just time for me to just chill.
You gotta learn. It's about finding that balance. Yeah, it's about finding that balance. But I'm telling you this because like I still haven't found that balance myself. You feel me? Like I feel like. I just work like all the time. And I'm like, sometimes I really like, even with my phone. Like sometimes I be like, God damn, I gotta get off my phone. Like, I gotta like lock in on real life. That just
comes with burnout, bro. Like when you go so hard, it's just like you just want to scroll. You just need an instant hit, bro. Because you're like trying to get the dopamine from the work, bro. Yeah, and that should be hard. That should be hard. You're just like fuck it, like boom, boom, boom. Like I be catching myself not even watching reels. Like it's just not about the reels. It's just like. I can't feel the pain of all the stress.
Literally not. Yeah, real as fuck.
Like, bro, because it's like, in this time where I'm playing Wii with Peasy, I could have like edited 3 shorts. Like, there's always someone going harder, and that's what I think gets me. Like, the 2 real lessons that I've learned lately. My whole life, everyone's been telling me to slow down, but really, what you were saying is that shit's not going anywhere.
It's really not going anywhere. I just gotta drill
that in my brain.
It's really not going anywhere, bro. Like.
Cause like we were talking about like the 15 minutes, like how some of those people disappeared, bro. Yeah. But it's like they didn't really disappear. You're the person who just stopped looking.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you want to strike when the iron's hot, of course, and go up and go up. But I would rather just have longevity.
Yeah, that's another thing. People don't really think about that. People get so caught up in the moment. They're like, they do what they do for the moment. And you don't think, okay, what next? Like, what's next? Like, what do I do? How do I build myself after this moment? And, like, a lot of people never really find the answer for themselves for that. And they just get caught in that moment. And people, bro, the world is always moving. You know, that's another thing. It's like.
I even feel like I had this conversation with someone where I was kind of like, bro, like with you and the dancing and this. Where I was just like, bro, like, I don't want to die. And someone's like, oh, I loved his interview. Yeah. Like, I want to feel like the time's short, you know? You want to make an impact.
Yeah.
And it just feels
That's another thing. I don't want it to be like a phase. Like.
Yeah. Like, I want whatever I do to, like, inspire people.
Exactly.
And, like, I realize, like, what I'm doing here is, like, it's not just an interview. Because a lot of the people I get on would never get the chance to talk about.
Exactly.
Like this, you know,
that's like, another reason why I fuck with it so much, because you get a lot of special guests. You know.
Yeah, and it's like people try to rewrite history and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta make sure shit is stamped.
Stamped for life.
But
And that's another thing in the internet. Like, the shit will be engraved forever. It's very special in that sense.
But yeah, bro, like, thinking about, like, making the greater impact and, like, thoughts like that have been on my mind. And thoughts like that have made me want to step away from YouTube. But like I said about changing the art, I'm in control to make this shit legendary and make it.
Bro, and you're already doing it. Like, you're already doing it. So just like.
So I just need to hide real quick and then pop out and shit on everyone.
Just literally, you literally will, bro. You literally will.
Yeah.
And it's like, I never want people to like think about, oh, remember that guy? Like, remember when that guy was doing that thing? Like, I never want to be looked at like that. You
bro,
feel me?
I want everyone to not escape me.
Nah, yeah, you feel me? Like, just always just reinventing.
Motion is always doubling.
Motion is always doubling, bro.
Like, we're having motion
always.
always.
Always, bro. All the time. You can't stop the motion, bro. They can't stop us. For some real lore builders like us, it's everlasting.
Bro,
you know?
I've been on the internet like this year 10 years. Like, I made my first video like 2011. No, like maybe 15, bitch.
15?
Bitch.
Damn. Yo, Dalton really been in the game.
I've been trying to make this shit pop since I was fucking 7, bro. That's the wrong math. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, it's all good though. They get the gist though. They get the vibes. You feel me? Yo, PG, you done changed outfits like 3 times. What's going on? Can't keep one fit on. This shit get real. Okay, fire.
Nah, hey, take that twin.
It do look a little devastating. It's a very sad matcha there.
Yeah.
Dawson didn't get the full experience, full matcha experience.
Nah, I literally am probably gonna have to buy it tomorrow.
Nah, yeah. You got to.
Nah, I literally
You got to. You got to buy the matcha tomorrow.
Nah, we about to get it right.
Nah, literally.
But yeah, I feel like I've enjoyed this time, but bro, back to what I was saying about like keeping this series going.
Yeah.
It's the conversations like these that is like hearing people's experience and them having like similar thoughts to me. It's like, it just is like, damn, bro.
Very reassuring.
I'm not alone.
Very reassuring.
It's
Yes,
like
very reassuring.
And for other people to hear this, they're like, they might be having thoughts of the burnout or thoughts that this is not going anywhere. Bro, I've been making videos for 15 years, and I just hit 1,000 subs this year, bro.
You got to keep grinding, bro. You got to keep grinding. Like,
this shit never ends.
It never ends, bro. And it's gonna get bigger from here, bro. It's gonna get bigger. Like, but nah, conversations like these are definitely important because like we're definitely not alone in this feeling, but like you'll never know if you don't hear it. You feel me?
Exactly.
And that's why I had to realize, because I'm like, damn. Sometimes I'd be like, damn, maybe I'm tweaking.
Yeah.
I'd be like, damn, maybe I'm tweaking. Maybe I'm like the only person that's like.
I
feeling
really
this
am
way.
glad I asked about like what do you do because you work so hard. Bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I really just, bro. I just sleep. I've been watching a lot of films. Just like.
Yeah, I just need some time like that.
Just really, yeah. That time is very important. It's essential because, honestly, like the burnout will be even more severe if you don't get that time. Like,
I'm feeling
it's literally just about finding that balance. That's honestly what life is about, though.
Yeah,
like, finding the balance.
Like
it really is, bro. No, real shit. Shout out Zay, bro. Real shit. That shit is real. Like, really about finding the balance, and it's like that's honestly the same time and I've been on too, like managing, because there's so many aspects of life that you have to balance.
Yeah,
it's the work, it's the friendships, it's the love.
Yeah, all I know is
it's the family. You feel me?
Yeah,
it's about all that. It's trying to balance all that. It's about the happiness. It's about the good times. It's about the bad times. It's about all that.
It's about the being the best.
Being the best.
And
having getting the bevs. You feel me?
Yeah.
Getting the bevs.
Having the best sesh.
You feel me? Having the best sesh. We don't have the best sesh, bro.
Yeah.
The great sesh.
Thank you so much,
bro. Of course, bro.
For coming on. Bevs with the best, the show where I get the best guests and they have the best.
You feel me? You already know. Hey. You feel me? Shout out Dalton, man.
What
great
is
conversation.
Your last word?
My last words. Hey, bro. Be kind. Love yourself. Hey, find that balance, man.
Yeah, we need to, bro.
Find that balance and build some lore, man.
Yeah.
Lore building is always fun. Make sure you have a good story to tell your kids, so they can tell their kids, so you tell their kids. And they can tell their kids. And they're like, damn, like my great, grandfather or grandmother was the GOAT. You feel me? And get some good bevs, man. Go get some matcha. You feel me? Go get some good bevs.
No
Talk with my boy Dawson.
matcha.
No watered down matcha. Don't let your matcha sit for too long. Go watch some films. You feel me? Go watch all that. And yeah, be safe out here, bro. The world crazy. The world's fucking crazy. And bump my shit when I drop that shit.
Hey, you had to
that's
pop
crazy.
it, though.
You feel me? You had to pop that. Because
it.
niggas don't know. I'm really out here working, bro. I'm just waiting for niggas to really realize I'm really going hard.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, plant them seeds. You feel me? That's all I gotta say.
Dropping
really
seeds like classics.
You feel me? Like classics,
asses.
man. You already know. Talk for my boy Dawson, man. Give my boy Dawson his flowers where he can fucking smell them, man.
No,
Or he
right.
can fucking smell them.
No, right.
For real.